Okay, Eric, so a tough loss to take today, really. I think we played well. We were deserved a draw.
I think so. I think we were really good value for a point. It was it's probably one of the best games I've seen at that level. It was really competitive. Wigan are obviously the form side in the division, and they're ahead now by quite a margin. But I think we more than matched them for periods in the game, particularly the first 20 minutes where I thought we were excellent. Finished the game really strong as well. Became really open in the middle, but I think overall we were at least value for a point, and disappointed that we probably weren't as clinical as we might have been in the final third.
With the first goal being disallowed as well, that was a bit hard to take maybe?
It seemed from our point of view that it was a legitimate goal, and that was a point in the game where we were well on top, and I felt as though had that stood we'd have probably gone on to win it, given the way the course of the game panned out and the fact that we were so dominant in spells. So it was disappointing, but I'm pleased with the performance, and that's the main thing with the youth team. So there's an awful lot that we can take from that.
As you say, it was a strong team performance. Talk us through some of the tactics we went for today.
We actually found the way they built play up difficult to deal with to start with. We intended to be probably less front foot than we ended up being. We finished the game really aggressively in terms of how we pressed their two centre halves, and we changed shape to a diamond and a set of forwards in the second half, and that paid dividends, and I thought that allowed us to really pile the pressure on and had a lot of territory in their half, and pressed the ball really well in that system. But they're a good side, and they've got some really good footballers, and at times some of the individuals were difficult to contain, but that's what I thought was so good about the game. There was a lot of to and fro, and they changed shape a couple of times to accommodate our changes, so it was a good watch, and I'm sure the neutrals really enjoyed it.
So we've got the Christmas break coming up now. A lot of time to think about what we need to do going forward, I think.
Yeah, there is, and there's a lot to digest over the course of the first half of the season. I think on balance it's been really pleasing. We haven't had a consistent side in the sense that we've had lots of 16s in and out, and unfortunately we've picked up more injuries than we would have liked to have done. But I think on both those counts we're pleased, based on the fact that so many 16s have made their debut, and performances in the main have been good. I don't think we probably have picked up the points that performances have suggested we might have done, but as I mentioned, the important thing at this level is that the performances are right, and there's some individuals that we look at and think have got a real chance. So that's certainly been the case this season.